Welcome to House of Rhythm's Rhythm and Flow class. This will be a 45-minute session together. My name is Liz, and it is my honor to be back in the studio guiding you through this practice. As you can see, I have brought 2 blocks with me to practice. These are optional, just something that you might be able to use, but you're under no obligation to have any type of props. You can also use pillows, blankets, an ottoman, a chair that's stable, not rolly chair, anything around you, maybe a wall that might come in handy during our practice. So knowing that ultimately anything is a prop for you. So to begin, we will start in a comfortable seated position on our mat, grounding evenly through both sit bones. Coming back into our body, taking a few deep breaths in through the nose, sighing out of the mouth. Relax the shoulders, reach the top of the head taller towards the sky, slightly drop the chin. Feeling a nice tall seat here. Very nice. Now beginning to shift our breath in and out of the nose if it's accessible to you. This is allergy season, but if we can, breathing gently in and out of the nostrils. On our next inhale, let's lift through the right fingertips. Exhale, reach to the left. Keeping the heart reaching towards the sky, shoulders are relaxed. Feeling a nice subtle stretch through the side ribs. As you inhale, raising upright to center. Exhale, slowly release the palm. Inhale, left fingertips. Rise overhead. Exhale, reaching to the right, keeping the heart open. Shoulders relax. And we can fix our gaze towards the top hand, or we can gaze down towards the mat on the right hand. Bringing our awareness to these subtle areas, stretching through the left side of the body. Inhale to raise. Exhale, release the palm down. Bringing the back of the right hand to the inside of our right knee. The other hand will fall behind you for support. Inhale to lengthen your seat, and exhale, gently press to the back of the right hand. Shine the heart to the left. Inhaling, softening out of the twist slightly. So we can take a full breath and exhale to twist. One more breath. Gently pressing to the back of the hand. Inhale, unwind to center, switching the hands so the back of the left hand comes forward. Deep inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, shining the heart opposite direction. Inhale, softening. Exhale to twist. And we're using the back of our hand so that it's a more gentle leverage than if we had our palm down on the knee. Typically, we might want to crank into our twist, but here we're just warming up the spine, so we want to be very mindful. Inhaling to center, placing the hands face down on the knees. We're going to do some spinal flexion, so forward and back, similar to cat-cow, but in a seated position. So feeling grounded evenly through both sit bones. Inhale, drive the chest forward, lift your gaze, reach the shoulders back. Open the chest, and exhale, tuck the chin, curl the spine back. Shoulders draw forward. Inhale, lift your gaze, chest reaches up. Exhale, slowly curling back, draw the chin in towards the chest. Doing this a few times at your own pace. Inhaling forward. Exhale, slowly breathing out. Reaching back. there's no rush here in this part of our practice. Inhaling to a tall seat whenever your next breath in is. Relaxing the palms face down on the knees to ground us. Just stretching the neck and shoulders before we really get into our flow. We do have a shorter flow than our typical hour, so we're really going to get into it, knock it out. But before, I want to make sure that we're really comfortable and we're loose, and we're going to be feeling good during our flow. So take a nice breath in, dropping that chin slightly. Exhale, release your right ear towards the right shoulder. Option to walk out the left fingertips. And as we're working on our neck and shoulder stretches, I'd like to introduce part of the 8 limbs of yoga. So part of our 8 limbs are the asana, the postures, meditation, breath work, but there are a few other areas that we don't usually hear about. Let's inhale, the head rises to center. Sitting tall, exhale, opposite ear, rest towards opposite shoulder. You can walk out the right fingertips. So the 8-limb path that I'd like to share with you today is there are yamas and niyamas. They are observances and restraints that we can practice on and off our mat. And today I would like to bring attention to santosha, which translates to contentment. So this is an observance that we can practice on and off the mat. Inhale, head rises to center. Let's reach the arms out to each side, taking that deep breath in. Exhale, cross the right arm over the left arm, hugging the opposite shoulders, lift your elbows high. These are eagle arms. So just as we're doing these subtle, kind of boring stretches, we can take our mind to something meaningful and thinking about our santosha or contentment. How can we practice that in the next 30 minutes together? Just meeting yourself where you are, knowing that you're content with your practice, where you are in your right side stretches, as well as the left side of the body. Inhale, reach the arms out into the sides. Deep, full breath. Exhale, opposite arm comes over, hugging the shoulders. Lift your elbows. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Keep the spine long. Crown of the head reaches tall. Just taking one more moment here. We are going to be going through a few vinyasa flows using chaturanga, so I want to make sure that our shoulders are nice and warm. Inhale, the arms out to the sides. Let's come to a standing position on the mat, mountain pose. Coming to the top of our mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Weight is in the toes. Engage the core. Grounding through the 4 corners of each of your feet. Inhale, the arms rise to the sky. Exhale to forward fold. Knees are soft. Inhale to half lift and lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold. Stepping both feet back, coming to a plank position. High or low plank. You can always lower the knees. Make sure the fingers are spread, hands are shoulder distance apart. You're rounding the upper back, actively pressing the earth away from you. Now our first chaturanga, just to warm up, let's lower the knees. Inhale here. Shift your shoulders slightly forward in front of the wrists. Lower the chest. The elbows hug the ribs as you lower. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale, chest rises, cobra pose. Exhale, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Taking nice full breaths here. Our first downward dog may be of the day, so feel free to bend. Straightening the opposite heel towards the earth, just to warm up the hamstrings. Slowly, mindfully. Pressing through the fingertips evenly, the pads of the knuckles. See if you can allow the center of the palm to rise off of the mat. Draw the navel in, belly draws in here, and lower both heels towards the mat. It's okay if they don't touch. We're just going to straighten both legs and stay here for a moment in stillness. One more inhale. As you exhale, slowly stepping to the top of the mat to a forward fold position. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky, coming up mountain pose. Exhale, palms to heart. So those were our sun salutations. Inhale, arms raised. Exhale, forward fold. Toes in the toes. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Stepping or hopping both feet back. Plank position, high or low. Inhaling here, shift your shoulders forward. Lower the body in a straight line. Chaturanga, four-limb staff. Inhale to upward dog or cobra. Exhale, lift hips, downward dog, exhale. Reach the right leg towards the sky, three-legged downward dog. If we can, square the hips off to the mat. Pressing evenly through both palms, take a breath in. Exhale, draw the knee towards the top of the mat. Plant the feet between the hands. Inhale, the arms raise up. Planting the back foot, turning the toes about 45 degrees out, warrior one position. Now let's bend the elbows, cactus arms, coming here, spread the fingers wide. As you inhale, let's open the chest, lift your gaze. Exhale, engage the core, bring the forearms together. Inhale, open arms. Exhale, forearms come together. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, palms come together. Now let's inhale the arms out to each side. Turn your toes towards the left side of the mat. Warrior two position. Turn your front palm to the sky. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Stay mindful of the bend in the front knee. Exhale forward. Two more times. Inhale to reverse. Exhale forward. Creating a nice dance with the arms. Inhale, reverse. Last one. Exhale forward. Turn to plant the palms at the top of the mat. Step back to plank position. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lowering down through our vinyasa. So chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. And we're just going straight to the other side. Inhale, left leg rises. Keep the hips square. On your exhale, drive the knee towards the chest. Plant the foot towards the top. Inhale, arms raise, warrior one. Turn your toes slightly outward, planting the foot. Ground through the outer edge of that back foot. Bend the elbows. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, forearms draw together. Notice the stretch through the upper back. Inhale, open. Exhale, together. One more time. And exhale together. Coming into warrior two, turn those toes towards the side of the mat, arms out to each side. Turn your front palm to the sun. Inhale to reverse, warrior. Exhale forward, warrior two. Doing our dance, two more breaths. Inhale, reverse. Exhale forward. Last one, inhale, reverse. Exhale forward, turning and planting the palms, stepping to the top of the mat, forward fold position. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Grabbing opposite elbows or forearms. Allowing the upper body to hang heavy here, ragdoll pose. Keeping the lower half of the body grounded and still. Knees are soft. And this is a nice stretch to gradually open up through the back of the legs. And this will in turn stretch the lower back if you suffer from any lower back pain from sitting a lot at a job, or if we have any sciatica pain there. Using the breath, taking this moment. Release the arms. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, prayer to heart center. Let's turn our right toes to the side of the mat. Lift the heel, bring the sole of the foot to the ankle. We can lift the foot to rest on the calf below the knee or the inner thigh above the knee. So finding a focal point somewhere in front of us, coming into tree pose. Making sure that we're not sinking, dipping into this hip flexor. We're lifting up and forward, engaging through the center of the body. Taking at least 5 more breaths here. Balance is a very important part of our practice. And our breath is our key to balancing. So making sure we never hold our breath. Two more. Turning the knee forward, then releasing the foot, nice and controlled. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to half raise. Exhale to fold, stepping or hopping back to plank position. Inhale to higher low plank. Exhale, Kriya Vinyasa. Chaturanga, forelimb staff. Breathe out. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down or down. Inhale, right leg towards the sky, hips are squared. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Plant the foot towards the top of the mat. Inhale, arms raise. Beautiful, warrior one. Inhale, cactus arms, open chest, lift gaze. Exhale, forearms draw together. 2 more. After your third breath, opening up warrior two. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. 2 more times. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, hinge forward at the hips. An option to stay here or turn the arms vertical, triangle pose. Pressing that shin, that hand into the shin, or if we have a yoga block, we can bring our block right to the inside of that foot. Planting the hand here, looking up towards the top fingers, engaging the sides of the body, imagining that we're in a side plank, so you want to keep that top hip lifted. On our next inhale, raise the arms up, coming to triangle. Exhale, bend into that front knee, warrior two. Slowly turn and plant the palms. We're going straight to the other side. Step back. Inhale to plank. High or low. Exhale through your flow. Again, we can always lower the knees. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, draw the knee towards the nose. Plant the foot towards the top center. Inhale, arms raised, warrior one. Bend at the elbows, deep breath. Exhale, forearms together. 2 more. Exhale, forearms together, draw the navel in. Inhale, warrior two, open up to the side. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Creating this nice little dance with the arms. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two, 1 more time. Exhale, warrior two, straighten your front leg. Inhale, hinge forward, keeping the top shoulder rotated open, heart towards the sky. Turn the arms vertical, triangle pose. Round through the outer edge of that back foot. Again, you can bring your block or maybe 2 blocks. We can stack them here to rest the left hand. Keeping that hip and shoulder open, making sure we're not drawing forward and inward. One more time, one more breath. And inhale, raising up, reaching out to the side. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn and plant the palms. Step forward, forward, fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky, mountain pose. Exhale, palms to heart center. Turn your left toes to the sides. We're going to our other side of our tree. Lift your heel, and then bringing the sole just like anywhere we'd like. We can keep the toe planted. We can place it on the calf below the knee, or the inner thigh above the knee. Finding our point of focus in front of us, sending our breath and our energy to that point. And we can place our hands on our hips. I usually keep my prayer part for more stability. You can raise your hands overhead, and we can open up the cactus arms in any variation that you'd like. You can also dance if you have music playing in the background. You can add a little movement there. 3 more breaths. Actively engaging our core, reaching the hips forward. On your third exhale, turning the knee forward, releasing your foot down. Inhale, the arms reach up and overhead. Exhale to forward fold. So this is our last part of the flow on both sides. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Step our hop back to plank position. Inhale to plank. Exhaling through our vinyasa flow. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg raises. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Plant the foot towards between the hands. Inhale, arms raise. Warrior 1 position. This time, exhale, straighten your front leg. And we can bring the hands to the hips, or if you're comfortable interlacing the fingers behind the back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, draw the heart forward towards the top. The toes on the right foot. Pyramid pose. Again, we can bring the hands to the hips, or we can bring our blocks in, or any pillows we have. See if we can drive this right hip back to be in line with the left. Shoulders are relaxed. Notice if we're bringing them up towards the ears, let's draw them down and back. Inhale, raising up. And opening up to warrior 2 on that side. Inhale to reverse our warrior. Holding for 2 breaths. Feel free to take a bind, bringing this left hand behind the back to rest on the right hip. Stay mindful of the bend in the front knee. Inhale, unwind, warrior 2. Exhale, bringing that front elbow to the front knee, or we can reach the fingertips down to the mat. I like to press the forearm into the side of the shin. Reach those left fingertips up and forward. If we have a block, we can rest the left hand or the right hand there. Extended side angle. Engaging through the side of the body, staying engaged. Inhale to raise, warrior 2. Exhale, straighten your leg, your front leg. Coming into a revolved triangle. So if we don't want to add a twist, let's just hinge forward and come into our normal triangle pose. If we'd like to incorporate a twist, let's bring that left hand forward and open up. We can keep the right hand on the sacrum, help us with our turn, or we can reach that arm towards the sky. Draw the navel in, engaging, pressing through the outer edge of that back foot if we can. I like to plant my hands first. Let's bring that right hand down. Reach that left arm to the sky. Inhale, raising. Exhale, warrior two. Turn and plant the palms. Step the feet back to plank position. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower the knees to the mat. Shift the sit bones to rest on your heels, resting the head for child's pose for a moment. And our knees can be together, or we can create space, allowing the belly and the chest to soften towards the mat. Coming back to our observance of contentment, Santosha. Throughout our practice, have we practiced contentment, or have we felt like we can push ourselves more? Or are we not pushing ourselves enough? Acknowledging different sides of the spectrum and knowing that it's okay if we don't push ourselves too much today, and it's okay if we're not hitting that ultimate goal of a certain posture. Finding our space in between and being okay with that and accepting it. One more breath here in our child's pose. Walk the hands up towards the body, bring the knees together. Walk the hands forward into a low plank position. Feel free to lift the knees if you'd like. Inhaling here. Exhaling through our vinyasa, so chaturanga. Breathe out. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Slow, deep breath. Exhale, draw the knee forward, plant the foot. Inhale, warrior one, raise the arms up. Exhale, hands to hips, straighten your front leg. I like to heel toe my foot up, sometimes if I have too long of a warrior one. Inhale, reach the chest towards the sky, lengthen the spine. Exhale, draw the chest towards the earth. See if you can draw that left hip back in line with the right. Again, if we'd like to incorporate some props here to make sure that we're not, entering the posture properly. We never want to compromise our alignment or any postures, just to see if we could get to that, the max capacity of the specific pose. Never want to compromise our muscles. Inhaling, the chest rises, arms overhead. Exhale, warrior two, opening to the side. Inhale to reverse our warrior, hold for 2 breaths. Find the bind if you'd like to take that right hand behind the back. Keep the bend in the front knee as you reach back, a deep side stretch here. Inhale, the arms reach out and forward. Exhale, extended side angle, reaching those right arms up and over. I like to rest my elbow here so I don't put too much pressure on the hip and inner thigh personally. Otherwise, we can reach the fingertips down or bring the hand to a block. Keeping the chest and shoulder, the hips open towards the sky. Inhale, reach up, warrior two. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Inhale, we can hinge forward, coming into our normal triangle pose, or we can plant this right hand down to the inside of the front foot, reaching that left arm towards the sky. Again, if we have any props, feel free to bring a prop to the inside of the foot. Breathing here. I like to bring the left hand down. Then right arm raises. Inhale, standing in our triangle. Exhale, bend into warrior two. Nice, safe transition. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn and plant the palms. Step the feet back to a plank position. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower the knees. Shift the sit bones to rest on the heels, but walk the hands back. So now we're sitting up onto the heels. If we can for a moment, let's tuck our toes and sit back onto the heels. And we want to slowly sit back. Sometimes the muscle tissue in the bottom of the foot can be very tight, so see where our nice edge is to where we feel challenged but not pain. Sitting here for a moment in our rock pose, draw the navel in, lift through the chest so we have our nice posture here. A nice tall seat. If this is painful, let's bring a block in front of us, or we can just sit forward just to bring a little bit of weight out. Taking a moment here, tapping into that observance one last time before our cool down. Contentment. Gently untuck your toes. Bring your hips to rest on the sit bones to rest on the mat. Bring your feet out in front of you. Scoot your sit bones about to the middle of the mat so we have room to lay down behind us. Create space between the feet, plant the feet. Inhale, chest rises, reach forward. Exhale, tuck the chin, curve the spine back. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, curl back. One more time. Inhale, forward. And exhale, slowly curl. And we're going to slowly go all the way down onto our back. I like to walk the hands down the thigh. Slowly resting back. Perfect. Bringing both knees into your chest. Doing any circles or rocks side to side. Kind of massaging the hips, the shoulders. Giving yourself a little back massage, a little self-love. Feel free to create circles with the knees. We can do full circles or half circles. The possibilities are endless. Let's bring the right knee into the chest. Release the left leg to the mat. Make sure both sit bones, both hips and shoulders are resting evenly here. If you'd like, you can open this right leg off to the side, creating space in the hips. As humans, we often carry our stress in both our shoulders and our hips. So giving ourselves this moment, slowing down, opening up this area. Notice if our mind is wandering or if we're clenching our jaw closed. Let's soften the eyes, the space between the brows. Soften your jaw, relax the cheeks. Bring the knee back to center. Let's bring this left knee in, straighten the right leg, release it to the mat slowly. Shoulders are evenly resting. Feel free to open this knee off to the side. Breathing deep. If our mind begins to wander, acknowledging your thoughts, and let's come back to awareness of our breath and sensation. Inhale, feeling the coolness travel into the nostrils. Exhale, feeling the warmth of your breath as it travels out of the body. Inhale to the cool sensations. Exhale, relax, noticing the warmth. bring this knee in. Lift the right knee in to meet it. Extend the feet towards the sky. If you have a wall nearby and you have enough space, you can bring the sit bones and the legs to rest on the wall, called legs up the wall. It's a very restorative posture. Let's do some circles with the ankles. Flex the toes, then point them. And flex them as hard as you can. Your legs might shake a little bit. See if you can spread your toes. Wiggle the toes, wiggle the feet. Getting that circulation traveling out of the feet back up towards the heart. Notice sensations in other areas. Are your legs beginning to tingle? Are the feet beginning to tingle? Different little sensations. Let's bring the knees into the chest, and one leg at a time, release the feet to the corners of your mat slowly. Arms come out to rest on the sides of the body, palms to the sun. For corpse pose, Savasana, just for a few moments. Softening the forehead, the temples. Softening through the jaw. Allow your tongue to fall away from the roof of the mouth. Chest and shoulders are relaxed. Feeling the chest and the belly rise as you breathe in and soften as you breathe out. Arms are heavy, relaxed, down by your side. The hips feel heavier. The sense of stillness travels down the legs, down the thighs, the knees, the calves and the shins. Through the ankles, down the soles of the feet to your toes. Your entire body is heavier, yet it feels weightless on your lungs. Remember to keep the eyes and the cheeks relaxed as well. The mouth might fall open, and that's okay. Fully embodying the word content, contentment. Knowing this is exactly where you are supposed to be. Beginning to move the fingers and the toes. If you'd like, you can pause the video or turn off the audio to stay in your corpse pose a bit longer. Added relaxation. If not, wiggling the hands and the feet. Slowly rolling on to the side of the body, either side. Just taking this moment to fully relax. Something that seems so odd in our modern day. Just allowing ourselves to slow down and embrace the current present moment. Fully aware, fully present. Slowly press up to a comfortable seated position on your mat, taking your time. Slowly making our way up. Coming into easy pose, Sukhasana. Let's cross the feet the opposite way that we started. So bringing the other foot in front. Making sure that both sit bones are evenly resting. Planting the palms face down, a gesture to ground us. Or we can flip the palms towards the sky, a gesture to receive energy. Slightly drop the chin, allowing the crown of the head to reach towards the sky. Draw the belly in. And I'd like to end our practice with 3 ohms. So a bit of mantra into today's practice. So Om, you may have heard of it. It is the sound or vibration of the universe. Ultimately, everything, even inanimate objects, humans, animals, we all vibrate on this one level. So connecting back with that, you can feel free to hum or Om in your head, or you can join me verbally speaking Om out. So, and before we begin, Om, we usually see it in O-M, the letters, but it's traditionally written as A-U-M. So taking a breath in, and when we exhale, it's good to pronounce the Ow, and then you close with the M. But we won't overthink it. We'll just Om it out together. So inhale through the nose, exhale, cleansing breath out, and then we'll inhale to Om. So inhale, cleansing breath, 3 ohms, inhale. Last one. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Sending our gratitude out to the community, to the universe. Exhale, bringing it all back to yourself. Palms to heart center, Anjali Mudra. I'd like to thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today, taking the time to make this practice for yourself. And I look forward to practicing with you in the future. Namaste.